So I want to just look really closely or quickly at the poll questions, just so that you folks on the call here can understand who all has joined us today. So in terms of the RNA modality most people are working with predominantly, we have linear mRNA is leading the pack, which I'm not particularly surprised by. I see some nodding on the panel, followed by a mix of all of the above. So we are a jack of all trades industry. Also not surprised. And then we also have about 23% who just say that RNA is cool, which also widely agree. And then in terms of where everybody is in their regulatory journey, Miles, where are we? We've got 27, well, okay, so 44% are just interested in the topic. So we're winning here. We've got pre-IND is at 27%, followed by phase 1 at about 12%. So we are a very curious audience, a little bit nerdy, I'm gonna guess, if a lot of us are here and we're not working with RNA, and also very, very early in the process, right? Any of you, do you have any sort of knee-jerk reactions to this? Anything jump out at you, surprise you, seem relatively normal to you?
No, I think from our market research data, we see so much in RNA in the preclinical phases, and so that's what's kind of really exciting. Like when you look at like these market research reports and databases and stuff, you see all these people like who have a massive amount of things that they're going to bring to patients, and it's poised, and wishing the best to all sponsor companies to be successful, because that really means meaningful therapies. But I guess I get super excited seeing how much is on the verge, because it means there's something that's going to take off.
Yes, we're right before that acceleration phase, right? Or we're just about to explode in a good way. Yeah. Oriana, any other comments? Anything strike you, surprise you?
Yes, I think it just, again, speaks of the excitement of the space, right? As Melanie was alluding to, there's patient populations that are going to be reached by this new modality that haven't been able to be reached before. There's brilliant scientists that are working in our R&D spaces that are now having the opportunity to turn their discoveries, their research into actual therapeutics. And I think that just, for me personally, the patients is always the driver, right? So impacting someone's life who hasn't been impacted in that way before. So I think what we're seeing are just people interested, people that are looking for how they can apply it, and then taking that step to go into the preclinical phase and attempt to learn how to push it into clinical and then eventually commercial. So I think it's very exciting.
That's a beautiful point. Yeah, I love seeing how many folks here are not actually working with RNA yet, right? But they're interested enough to see what this tool can do for us, right, and for our patients.
Yeah, I mean, I think and Rose, just on the point of that, like, and I know people in our community realize this, and this is why it's so important for the people who aren't in the community, like the people who are just logging on to learn more. We have a tool in our hands that basically had utility in like making doses for billions of people, and it's the same tool that can, potentially cure cancer, a person's specific form of cancer. So a sequence designed for one person is the same tool as a vaccine designed for billions. And like, that's just so powerful in terms of its utility.
It really is. I like to, it's a Renaissance molecule. I love it. I've stolen that reference from a really awesome Pfizer paper, but still it is. It's a Renaissance molecule.